Hey guys, welcome to my first Q&A video. If you're new here, my name is Dr. Mariam. Subscribe to my channel where I talk about all things related to medicine. However, today we're talking all about me. So last week I asked you guys over at Instagram to post your questions and ask anything you'd like to know about me, and some of the questions we got were kind of funny. So without further ado, let's start. The first question goes, why did you choose to study medicine? Okay, so this answer is going to sound a bit shallow, but if I could summarize why I went to enter medicine in one word, it would be curiosity. Don't get me wrong, like helping people, curing patients, contributing something to society, those are all good reasons to study medicine, but I feel like they're reasons you're doing for other people rather than yourself. So if you have like a philanthropic personality, then fine and good, that matches your personality, but I feel like I went into medicine more on the curiosity side, and I feel like that's why I'm more or less more satisfied than other doctors, because at least like when things get hard, I know that, okay, so my reason for going into this was for me to begin with, and that's why I'm kind of happy. And I feel like if you're also going to study medicine, like think of something that makes you happy, not something that makes other people happy. Trust me, you're going to need that motivation so at some point in your career. What is something you hate that people do? Calling me before 9 a.m. in the morning. People that do that are sadists, in my opinion. Like, I do not care if you're being abducted by aliens, if your house is burning down, unless you're dying, do not call me before 9 in the morning. I'm not a morning person, and frankly, I will not contribute anything to your life without my first cup of coffee. So, point I'm trying to make is don't call me before 9 a.m. in the morning. Another thing people do is when they send me a message over at Instagram, like, hello, hi, how are you? How is your day? Like, get to the point. I do not need a complete stranger asking me how my day went. Like, that's just weird and unsettling. Do you ever rethink joining the medical profession? In Nigeria, this is definitely a yes, because definitely things are tough. Medicine is like, it's kind of weird. Like, it has its good moments and it has its bad moments. I almost don't want to say, but like medicine in this country is almost like a scam. I feel like doctors who went into medicine for genuine reasons, for the most part, are happy. I mean, you can't escape regret once or twice, because medicine will push you down. Like, you will hit rock bottom at some point, and that was why I said earlier that if you're choosing to go into medicine for a reason that satisfies you. If you went into medicine because of money, because of job security, because of praises, you know, for your own vanity, especially in this country, you will at some point no doubt regret it. What is your secret talent? So a lot of people don't actually know this about me, but I do write. That includes fiction, like short stories, and then sometimes poems. I actually have a Instagram page, my personal page that is over on Instagram, where I share some of the work that I do. So mostly what I post there are like poems, but then I do a bit of like fiction, but most of it like I keep to myself, because I'm not at a point where I'm comfortable enough to share my work to the public yet, but hopefully we'll get there. Hopefully. When are you getting married? Please written as PLS. You know, somehow I knew that somebody must ask this question. We must have somebody that must ask this question, and you know my answer is to the person asking me this question. You, when are you getting married? How traumatic is house job, and how would you describe it? Okay, so regarding house job, take everything you've ever heard about it and make it worse. The easiest way people describe house job is just 1 year of slavery, and I feel like just put that at the back of your head, that you'll be going into 1 year of paid slavery. The only difference between house job and slavery is that house job is paid while slavery isn't. You will have no rights, you cannot complain, you will be the least prioritized, and honestly, if you don't take care of yourself, nobody else will. So just prepare your mind, honestly, because it's going to be physically tasking and mentally tasking. I'm also going to do a video about like talking more in depth about house job in Nigeria, so look forward to that. What is your star sign? So I actually don't believe in this star sign stuff, but for the purpose of this video, I'm a Taurus. So a Taurus is any person born between, I think it's the 21st of April to the 21st of May. And our element is earth, symbolized by, I think is it a bull or a, let me check. Yep, here we go. So it says here that Taurus are people born between 20th of April to 20th of May. Our element is earth and our symbol is bull. So basically our typical traits is that we love stability and find comfort in consistency. That's actually true. Value honesty above all else. True again. Don't shy away from hard work. Again, true. Ambitious and have mental tenacity. Yes. And enjoy all things luxurious and cozy. Okay, so this is weird. Like, they're actually saying things that I can relate to, so that's kind of scary. And it says here that our toxic trait is that Taurus people are often short-tempered people who can be angered easily. Yeah, accurate again. Next question. Which medical school did you go to? Okay, so I actually went to RCSI Bahrain, which stands for Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland - Medical University of Bahrain. So it's a medical school with the main campus in Ireland, Dublin, but then they have separate campuses in Bahrain and Malaysia. So I actually went to the one in Bahrain. Bahrain is a beautiful country. It's smaller than Abuja, and the population is also smaller than Abuja. They have the second most expensive currency in the world. I think the number one expensive currency is Kuwait, followed by Bahrain, which is the second, and both of them are part of the GCC. So the GCC countries include Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, Saudi, and the UAE. And fun fact, Bahrain actually means 2 seas, so that's something for you to take away. What is your opinion about the incident that took place in the Obafemi Awolowo University Teaching Hospital? Okay, so if you people are not up to date on what's happening currently, there's kind of like a dispute between doctors and nurses, and that was because there was an incident in the Obafemi Awolowo University Teaching Hospital in Ile-Ife where you had like a nurse who locked down a doctor in the ward. So she locked the doctor in the ward. She refused to let her go because allegedly this doctor did not pack some sharps and clinical waste that was used to place a central line in a patient. So the nurse locked the door, didn't allow the doctor to leave until the doctor packed it, and there was this whole commotion that went on. So I actually made a video about it. You can check that up, where I talk more in depth on what happened, and also about an incident where a doctor slapped a nurse. So yeah, a lot of drama is happening in the medical field right now. How do you maintain a work-life balance? This is a hard one. Basically, like, that's an interesting question. This is a hard question. My dear, even myself, I don't know how I do it. I actually like do a lot. I work part-time. I make content for my page. I make content for my YouTube channel. And as a doctor, you also have to keep up to date with like studying so that you don't lose knowledge, as well as take care of yourself. So I think everybody has their own system. I feel like my secrets, at least, to maintaining a work-life balance is, number one, when I have a task to do, I don't procrastinate. Procrastination is like the devil of all things productive. So I never procrastinate. I don't do that. Number two is I usually do not allow myself to be distracted. And then thirdly, I feel like an advantage that I have is that I'm able to accomplish tasks fast. So if I have something to do, I can usually finish it fast. Even when I'm studying, I tend to like study fast. I'm a fast studier, if that's a word. So I think everybody has their own system. You just have to figure out yours and then what works for you. What's your type? Not you.
Emotional damage.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm actually nice, guys. I'm actually nice. I feel like I don't have a type, at least physical wise specifically. I just go with vibes, and then obviously somebody that has sense, because apparently common sense is not that common anymore. What do you do when you feel low in motivation? This is actually simple. For me, anybody who knows me knows that I love anime. So whenever I feel down, frustrated, tired, or like just fed up with everything, I just shut down, retire, and then just watch my favorite anime, which is One Piece, by the way. What is something nobody knows about you? Wow, that's an interesting question. Why is MDCN problematic? So MDCN stands for Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, and it's an exam that most foreign doctors need to write in order to get their provisional license so that they can start house job and then get their full license. So MDCN is problematic for a number of reasons, because many times the pass rate has actually been less than 50%. I actually made a full video, I'll link it somewhere around here, where I talk about the exam and why people find it hard to pass the exams. So a lot of the time people don't fail the exam for being stupid or dumb. No, they fail the exam for not knowing what the examiners are looking for, and then a couple other reasons which I also listed in the video above. So make sure you watch that, especially if you're a doctor, especially if you're a medical student who is abroad. What is your favorite part of the job? For me, it's connecting the dots. Medicine is like a puzzle. It's always fun when a patient comes, a stable patient who has like signs and symptoms, and you can able to like correlate what he's feeling with like physiology, biochemistry, or whatever it is. And then I also love when like sick patients get treatment and then you see them just rise up or come back from the dead. Somebody who was like on the brink of, you know, just come back to life with their energy. That's really fun. Like, I feel like as a doctor, that's one of the most rewarding things in the profession. Anyway, so that's about all I have for you guys. If you did not see your question, I'm so sorry. Like, I had a lot of questions and I did not have time to answer all of them, but this gives us an opportunity for a part 2. So if you want a part 2 to this, please let me know in the comment section below. You can drop your questions there. If you had fun and enjoyed this video, give me a like. Do not forget to subscribe, guys. That's what's going to give me more motivation to be making videos, because this is hard. Like, I'm balancing work with my social media content. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.